to the Overly Opinionated Podcast. Recipes to Fallen Kings, Queens, and In-Betweens.
Free the guys.
Free the guys, man.
Jordan, you got some shit? I feel like you had some shit.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get to the
notes.
To the notes. Man.
While you get in there, I had a conversation with my wife, and she very much disagreed with this. But if someone got gauges in, they smoke cigarettes, right?
Yeah. No doubt.
I feel like it's, you know what? It's like an 85% chance.
85%. Like, you can be almost sure that they like to get their face fucked sometimes, and they smoke cigarettes.
I was going to say hard drugs, but... and tattoos.
What the fuck? Gauges, definitely, you got tattoos on.
Like,
definitely. You
and
got
hard
tattoos.
drugs.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
Man.
But, yeah. We noticed some things from the first video episode. Hopefully y'all can see all of Jordan. We try to frame it. It's a difficult situation in here, but we try to frame it proper.
My knees was the start of the show.
My man knees, they there too.
They here.
We got a little bit of wall art. We gonna do a little, like, there's some sprucing up to be done, but as long as we keep getting better, as long as we improve, that's good. If y'all see us looking over here, there's a UFC fight on, and you know,
niggas watch UFC.
Niggas be watching UFC sometimes,
and we is watching it.
Yes. Also, somebody brought up how, like, we'll look at the camera and then we'll, like, avert our eyes. Yeah. There is a gigantic light connected to the camera. Like, niggas be blind for about a minute and a half after you look at the camera. So that's why we don't make eye contact with y'all.
See, I got on glasses in the fucking house.
Yeah, we not nervous or nothing. No. It's just we could barely see.
Just trying to be all right.
And so, Jordan, what you got, bro?
All right, so first of all, I just want to say I feel like niggas don't appreciate Lil Jon.
That's a full fact. I miss Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys.
I'm actually part of niggas.
You part?
Yeah, I'm part of them.
And Jordan, you might need to educate me a little bit. I don't know what he did. Was he also a producer? Was he a curator?
No, he really...
Was he DJ Khaled before DJ Khaled?
No, because DJ Khaled, I don't like that nigga, but I give him his props. He DJ Khaled. But, like, I looked up his his producer discography. Like, bro, this nigga didn't produce so many people albums, like, just so many hits, though. And they not like the ones that we would think they is like the obvious ones. But it's fair for me, I feel like once I looked at all the shit, he definitely had like a whole, like, we was like a part of his shit. Like, he had a key part in a lot of our like music choice growing up, like based off the shit he produced. I just feel like niggas don't appreciate the nigga enough.
I agree.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought he was the party type. And that kind of like pushed me away from it.
You talking about that shot shit?
All that, yeah.
Yeah, man, but when
that's like, when niggas start getting rich with Pitbull, though.
Bro, you gotta
rich.
You gotta understand, man. There was a solid, I'll say 8 to 10 years where if you go into a cookout, Lil Jon is playing. Like, yeah. From the window to the wall is on.
If there was any type of gathering,
yeah,
that nigga was getting, and if it wasn't his song, he either produced it or featured on it.
Yeah, like, to me, he was what T-Pain ended up being, and I think T-Pain gets that. I think him as a featuring artist, he gets the respect of being a great addition to many of the anthems.
It's fair to say niggas don't appreciate T-Pain's musical genius enough, but we might not have.
No.
That might be another episode.
Wait, what?
I think niggas appreciate it.
I do too.
Niggas don't. Yeah. I don't think so.
What makes you think that?
I never even came across someone who don't like T-Pain.
It's not even that you don't like it. Like,
I got here it is. T-Pain, him.
Yeah.
I don't think niggas talk about him enough.
Well, we just don't talk about that era of music very much. But
fair enough, yeah.
But when we do, T-Pain was music at the time.
Everything.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take that back. Maybe niggas do,
but
maybe we the only niggas.
That would be crazy if y'all telling me like Lil Jon is on the same level as T-Pain.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You crazy.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't know.
No. Wait. I just want to know. Do you know like 4 Lil Jon songs or 4 songs that feature Lil Jon that are like monumental anthems.
I can name 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Motherfucking Lovers and Friends,
Yeah.
Snapping Fingers, and motherfucking You and That. With
Bro.
him and E40.
Okay.
Like, you know them songs word for word
wow. Okay.
with no effort. Like, if
Yeah,
a nigga
he's
play that,
taking
you
for
gon'
granted.
rap that
give
whole
you
shit.
Yeah.
And then there's more.
I give you that.
And he was on all of them. Like if you had Lil Jon on your song, it's bigger. Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to hear it now.
That make me think when Cat Williams brought him out on stage. Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely
Every comedian had a Lil Jon impression. Like, how is it not obvious that this man was music, or he was at least party rap music for a solid 10 years, maybe 8, right? Yeah, I completely agree with you, bro. Niggas don't appreciate Lil Jon as much as they should. And I mean, it's clear too, because Lil Jon was the man.
Yeah. I don't even know what he look like now.
I don't like doing this anymore.
That scares me.
I don't go on Instagram looking for celebrities.
That's
What he look like now?
No,
I don't do that no more. I used to do that. I don't do that no more.
Because seeing like people you used to see a lot don't look the same anymore, it kind of like throws you for a loop.
It really make you. Did you just look him up, bro?
No, I just really looked at the notes again.
Yeah.
And seen this part about. we go after we. Yeah, let's wrap this up so we can get back on that. Let's get back on that.
But yeah, Darian, you're right. I have definitely looked a couple times and seen some people, and I'm like, I'm old.
Like, yeah,
I'm old for real.
I seen one that made me happy though. Steve-O's transition or transformation.
Yeah, what's next?
No, I used to watch that
what's
game.
next,
I
bro?
fucked with that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
let's go.
Going back to these gauges. What's up with this get your face fucked sometime shit?
That's a fact.
Where did this come
That's
from?
a part of it. That's a part of it.
Yeah.
How?
I just don't know.
Yeah, how you know that?
Wait, you fucked with somebody with gauges?
Nope. Let's move on. Just delete that.
Do they
Delete
stink?
that jaw. Delete that jaw, bro.
No, what? You for real?
I love my wife.
Like, wow. Yeah.
I don't even remember before my wife. It's been so long.
Gauges? What?
You was a funny nigga. You a funny dude.
If you got gauges, you are welcome to weigh in here, but I'm done.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Y'all like to get y'all face fucked with the gauges? That's what he said.
Like,
We just asking.
I wouldn't know, man.
That was crazy. That was fire.
It was. It's
It
in
was
the past
fire
now.
though. All right, hold on
It's in the
though.
past now.
The past now.
Tipping culture.
Tipping culture, bro.
Let's do this because I went to 2 restaurants this week, so I want to know how y'all feel.
You ever been a server before?
No.
You ever been in any situation where tips are custom for you? Like you are to receive tips. Oh, you have inside. You have.
I'm gonna say I have inside a little bit.
Let's
but
do this.
I haven't. I know somebody who has. And so I know how I definitely
How
know
they feel?
She definitely be upset about that.
Yep.
But I try to tip because I understand. Like I definitely feel like you earn your tip. Like you definitely gotta earn your tip for real. Like you ain't gotta be on my dick in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta keep coming the fuck back and all that. But just making sure a nigga ain't gotta ask for like simple shit like napkins and shit, and like if a nigga drink getting low, like hit me off, like something like that. I feel like I tip you. Like I went out to go out to eat. I know what I'm gonna pay for. Like I know the food gonna probably be whatever it is. Like I know what to expect. At that point, like why not add another 5 to 10 on it? Like I'm not gonna be petty. But if you not in there really like doing your job, then yeah, I ain't gonna give a fuck.
No.
I'm not gonna not tip, but you not gonna get what I was gonna give.
You don't
Now I
never
just
not
got
tip?
that. I got that grin on my
I
face.
try not to.
I just got that grin on my face because I realized you're close to tipping culture.
Oh, but I was about to say too
go
though.
ahead.
Even when me doing like Uber Eats and shit, like bro, that I be getting tips off that shit. So I don't take it personal when a motherfucker don't tip me well, but I do feel like
You don't like that?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Who? Yeah. You
Wait.
want more money?
So you expect it though? I'm asking. I'm not telling. Do you expect
When
a
I
tip?
do Uber Eats,
Yeah.
hell the fuck yeah.
For real?
Yeah, that's why I tip when motherfuckers go get my shit.
Oh yeah, nah.
Cause it's like, bro, motherfuckers crazy. Food, the shit you gotta deal with sometimes we're gonna get motherfuckers food be crazy, bro. And then like it just be other shit that's going on. Like you got it, all you doing is dropping that shit off. And I was on the phone with Savon, telling him like I was dropping somebody's shit off, and they live, bro, in a common area, but where they house was at, it was like some barn house bullshit. And I had to literally like find my way through like high grass and trees to deliver it. I'm like, bro, why is you ordering shit? Like you, if any, my bad. If anybody need to get something to eat, like get your ass up and get it, you. And then I pull up, it's 4 cars in the fucking driveway. Like that shit pisses me off.
No, but
That nigga got ticks and Lyme disease to give you your food.
Like, yeah, like tip me, like give me my $5.
that's just what you sign up for, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna get paid for doing it, but I want more because look what I had to go through to get it.
No, I don't. For some reason, in my head, it doesn't make sense though. I don't feel the need to tip delivery drivers, but if I'm at a restaurant, I
You
feel
a sick nigga.
I feel like there's a need, bro. If I got to pay a delivery fee, that's it right there. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro.
But they
How
got
am I paying twice for the same thing?
They got asked for that,
How am I paying twice for the same thing? How?
man. Because a bag of chips right now is $3.
Look, Jordan,
Shit is expensive, man.
look, man. And I'm the type of nigga. I tip well, specifically because of the social pressure to tip and tip well.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I just don't want you to think that I'm a piece of shit when I leave here. That is literally
That
the
too.
only reason that I tip. That's it. That's the only reason.
And I kind of feel like anywhere I go as a black man, they feel like black people don't tip.
Yep.
So I feel like more inclined to tip.
Yep. The social pressure is heavy.
Listen, I went out with my lady and we sat across, like, we was in the booth. The next booth next to us was like a black couple. They left. Bro, they left $1 tip. And I felt so bad. I feel like, damn, that's about to give us a bad rep because we just sat down. Now
Yep.
we some niggas.
Yep.
She expected
Yep.
another $1. So I covered their tip too, man. Like, honestly.
Damn, your real nigga card was maxed out that day, huh?
I'm like, oh,
Shit.
fuck.
But no, for real. So I tip well specifically because of the social pressure, but I disagree with it. I disagree with tipping culture completely, especially because like a lot of these servers, a lot of these people in an industry where tipping is custom, they make a lot per hour in comparison to someone who does not work in a field where tipping is custom.
They make a lot per hour
Because of tips.
if they getting tipped.
Not if. On an average, on average, most people who make tips.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Like you don't know anyone who makes less than minimum wage once it comes out to tip. And there's a reason for that. Like everyone that I know that has a tipping culture job and they say things like, oh, they complain about when people don't tip or when people linger too long. They make more than us on an hourly basis because the tips work. The culture is working. Most people tip. Like the majority of people are leaving you plenty tip to make up for how much you make. And they still like it's working so well that they continue to make you feel bad. And it's like, I just want a burger, lady. I don't want to pay your wages. Like, I'm not here to pay your wages. I'm here I'm here for a burger.
Yeah.
Oh, then just like eat fast food, eat at home. Like, fam, if you leave it at the window, I'll go get it. Like, leave it at the window. I will
have
go
a
get
problem.
it. Like, if you're telling me I don't have to pay you if I fill my own drink and just grab the burger, I'll do that.
No, I do hate feeling like I'm rushed. Like after I'm done.
Yeah, y'all be going to places y'all be feeling rushed.
Oh, bro, everywhere I go, just know that me going to dinner and enjoying myself, I'm here for 3 hours.
I feel like that got a lot to do with how comfortable you look.
I'm here for 3
bitch.
hours. I'm here for 3 hours,
Like
brother.
if you in that bitch looking like you trying to chill.
I'm here till it close. You understand? I'm here till y'all close.
Nah,
You gonna literally have to remove me.
We gonna have to
we
ask you
back
to
out at
leave.
the same time.
You need to leave.
Legit. No, legit. That's really how it be too. I didn't even know that was a problem until recently.
For real?
My younger brother is a server, and he was like, "Man, I hate when people linger." I'm like, I've been there 4.5 hours, my boy.
Whole time I'm the lingerer.
I'm the lingerer, bro. Like for sure.
That's crazy.
But at the same time, fam made $65K that year, and it's like, like, do you think it's worth it? Like, do you think what you're doing, like, do you think the value of the service you provide is worth $65K? In reality, like if we really pinpoint a reality, and he said it's definitely a lick, and I'm like, but it's a lick on people who just want food. Don't get me wrong. If it's a lick to the business, like if it's a lick to the restaurant, they agreed to pay you that, so they pay you that. But when you tell me, yes, I know it's a lick, it's like, bro, niggas really just want dinner.
Yeah, but I mean, when you think about it too, everything that money is a transactional thing. Like, I mean, everything's transactional, but where that's like the basis of it, it's all a lick.
I agree with you.
But it depends on who is on. That really matters, though.
I mean, Wendy's is hitting licks on niggas who just want chicken and burgers.
What do you mean?
Like, at the end of the day, man, shit is high.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but even when shit ain't high, tipping culture makes it high.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to tip 20%. Like, if I get a 50...
see, that's the problem.
No,
like,
you are.
I don't let people tell me what to tip.
Then you shouldn't be letting people tell you to tip at all then.
No,
like, tipping
I'm
is
tipping.
supposed to be for generosity.
Yeah, they not telling me to tip. I'm tipping because I want to.
But
I'm
you
not
never
buying
not...
that.
Nah,
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. So you want this $10 burger to be $14? No, you don't.
No.
And you tip bad service?
No. Oh, well, I won't say. I won't say. I won't say that.
Look.
I'll tip bad service, but it ain't gonna be much.
But
I
why
ain't
give
gonna
them anything?
Anything.
Man, bro, that's just what I thought what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Exactly. Like,
I ain't
imagine...
like nobody telling me that though.
Okay. You just believe that out the gate, huh? You were just born thinking I'm supposed to get this person extra money.
You just don't want to be honest about it.
I don't know, man. My tipping a bad server, man, for my little $1.50 I get a punk ass or $2. I don't think that make much of a difference. Now, if you really on your shit and you pleasant, like my $5 to $10, man, hey, I probably had it to fuck off that day. I was gonna spend that on something anyway. Like, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. That's how I really feel.
I never make a big deal about it unless we're having this conversation. I tip silently, man, and I tip great. I tip great. 20 to 25%. I tip great.
Jordan, you ever encounter somebody complaining about their tip that you gave them?
No.
Because I know people do complain about
That
tips.
would be wild.
Like,
But I would really look at them like, shut your bitch ass up.
I'll put my hand down, give it back. Run it back. Since it's a problem, give it back.
Like, bitch, the food gone.
Like,
What the fuck you want me to do?
Yeah. I love
What
how,
you want it back?
I love how the response to complaints about like having to tip or feeling obligated to tip, I love how the response is always like, oh, you could just like not eat here. And it's like, okay, you could just work somewhere else. Like work somewhere where they pay you more than $2 an hour.
What you like about this? What
the
you
good
like
money?
about your job?
The good money?
I feel like a lot of them don't really. Like, they do, but...
They do. I'm telling you, they do. You could work 3 days a week and make what I make in a week.
If you do it right.
You just got to deal with bad
Legit.
people, though. Horrible people.
And that's not to say that they don't deserve like the money. They obviously do. Like that's what the going rate for it is what they're getting. Like, but you stealing from me, bro. You're forcing me to pay you this, and then making me feel bad when I don't want to, or when I give you the logic why I don't believe in that.
You gonna stop tipping?
No,
All right, man.
no. But hey, worth the conversation.
I'm not against it, though. I'm always trying to save a buck. I am not against not tipping.
I respect it. I really do. I respect it. When you care so little what people think of you, you not gonna tip. I respect that shit.
I'm not against it.
I care what people think too much, man. That's the only reason I tip.
Man.
When you look at it, though, like, they want something from you.
And that's it. That's the only.
I feel like they robbing y'all.
Listen. The
They
only
want
reason.
listen.
The only reason tipping exists, and even when what you just said, you just confirmed it for us. The only reason tipping exists is because you want more money. Like that's the only reason that I'm an asshole if I don't tip you is because you want more money for the thing you're doing. Like, and you go to the guy who's buying the thing from a service, not to the guy who's paying you. Like it is literally someone's job to pay you.
So what you telling me is every restaurant should have a drive-thru.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that the person who signs your checks should be in control of how much you make. not the person who just showed up here to patronize this place. Like, if you Uber Eats and you're like, damn, I wish I would have made more money for this one.
Yeah.
You talk to Uber Eats, not to the guy who bought
the
food.
not the customer.
Yeah, I don't really say nothing about that, man.
You just did.
But no, but I'm saying though too, like I can see what y'all gonna tip me though.
Right.
Like before I take the
Yeah,
order, so
yeah.
that tell me like if you a bitch or not.
That's crazy. You look at
No, I'm
that.
playing. But I really be like, oh well,
They can fuck you though. Like it is a fuck you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That stack. Bro.
Yeah.
they can tip extra or not.
Right.
Yeah, I know niggas though.
But I know if it's some shit like, man, some crazy shit, like if I'm in the area and I'm close,
Nigga got Lyme disease. Now he pissed.
say $4.50 or something to go across town, no, because I know that's $4.50 tip included, so that'd be hell no. That means my tip is anywhere from $2 to $2.50.
But now you know what else is sick about it? Imagine complaining about extra money.
It's not considered extra to them.
It's not.
They are owed this tip. That's the point.
He not
They are
lying,
owed
bro.
this,
He not.
but they're
That's
owed it
nasty.
from you instead of their employer.
That's nasty.
That makes no sense to me, bro. You're right. You are underpaid. Not by me. I don't pay you. I buy burgers, man.
They don't want to hear that shit.
I know they don't. I know.
They
I
don't
know.
wanna hear that
Every
shit.
time I have this conversation with someone who gets tips, who also makes more than me, which I want to like these people often are making more than what I make, and they'll say, "Oh, just go somewhere else then." Like, you can't afford to eat out. It's like, fam, what are we doing here?
Wouldn't be here if I couldn't afford it, dickhead.
All right, what you got though, man? We could get off of this. We could talk about that for hours. I could talk about that as long as it would take for somebody to remove me from their restaurant.
How y'all feel about Mexican music in the restaurants?
It better
go to
be a
Mexican
Mexican
restaurants?
restaurant.
No, it's
Did you say it better be?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Hispanic restaurant.
We about to get the controversy right now?
sounds like it.
Daria, why can't we hear mariachi at Longhorn?
Nah. No.
Wait. Why?
You're such an asshole.
No, I'm just asking.
Listen, because the type of niggas that's in Longhorn are building that wall.
Careful now.
They're building that wall.
Careful now.
Man. Like, that's just what you've been in Longhorn. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking
Bro,
about.
the type of niggas who go to Longhorn
so much.
on the average
Come on, bro. Please, though.
is a repub. That's what they is, man. Repub love Longhorn, bro.
No. I'm not with that. Nope, I'm not buying that.
I can't stand this.
I'm not buying that. I love Longhorn.
No, I don't.
No, you don't love them?
I'm an Outback type nigga.
Oh, you
I'm not
crazy.
I'm not fucking with Longhorn.
You are
Listen,
crazy.
I need you to.
that pumpernickel bread is it, though.
Listen, I went to Outback
right.
twice this year. It was the worst service I ever had in my life. Not lie. I don't know why you like Outback.
I mean, I didn't say I'd be there all the time. I said I'm an Outback kind of nigga.
Over Longhorn though?
Yes.
Like, what is it?
So
that-
many people have told me they've gotten food poisoning from Longhorn. I've gotten food poisoning from Longhorn. Like,
Same.
and I'm gonna be honest,
Worth
man.
the risk.
I'm just not in the mood for horribly seasoned food.
Oh, no, you tripping.
They never let me down.
They got
Y'all
some of the
niggas
best
is-
salmon of all time.
I don't want no salmon from the restaurant.
I get that. That makes sense.
It's phenomenal.
What's phenomenal about it, man?
The crust, crazy.
Crusted up.
Seasoned perfectly.
Their shrimp is fire. Their mashed potatoes
Yep.
is fire.
Yep.
They even got good rice.
And to each their own. I'm not telling you, like, go
No.
hang out at Longhorn, but it's
I
phenomenal.
got food poisoning. I shit. I'm cool.
Yeah,
Cash.
that does set a tone when you get sick from a play.
Yeah, it got to happen twice.
Like, oh, twice?
If this is good food, that shit got to happen twice, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, I ain't nope.
Crazy. But yeah, back to this though. So why
Bro, nah, it got
why
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
it be
you-
a Mexican restaurant, Darian?
it gotta
Wait.
be.
Why does it have to be? Like, if
It don't
they're-
have to be, but
if
why
they're
wouldn't it be?
If they're playing Mini Men in any restaurant, I'm for it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Bro, if they play mini man in a restaurant, bro, niggas is not finishing their meals.
What are they doing instead?
Man, rapping. Niggas gonna have a concert, that bitch.
No,
Somebody might get hurt.
because of the type of restaurant chains, I can't imagine mini men in them or Mexican music.
You
I
said
can't.
you
I can't
cannot?
imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine walking in IHOP or
But
Applebee's or anything.
let's imagine it.
I think it'd be the funniest shit in the world if I walked in an IHOP
I'm in the wrong place.
and niggas is in there. I can't even.
They had to have taken over. They're not just gonna play that music, man. I'm sorry. That sounds crazy.
you are exuding your work environment these days.
bro.
You like they? Why? What are we doing here?
That's who we're talking about.
Who?
Oh, what you told me this yesterday? Y'all is y'all, right? Wasn't it y'all? You wanted me to use this thing? Yeah, y'all took over there. If it's played in IHOP, all right.
No, bro. No.
That's not the difference.
No.
Why does it matter what music is being? As long as it's not like polka. What is the harm?
That's crazy.
It kind of gotta fit what you like serve. Like,
Why? Is my question. Like I'm asking you, why do you
it
think
blends? Like, I guess I don't know.
Huh?
It's like it's a part of the style that you give off.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Like Mexican music. You go in a Mexican restaurant, what you see? The mariachi band on the walls, right?
Okay. I've seen that, yeah.
It blends in with what music is playing in the background. You go in Longhorn, what you see? Cowboy hats and fucking country music on the radio. It blends in.
They play country music at Longhorn?
Remember we went and I was singing it?
Oh yeah, you were.
It just makes sense. You go in Waffle House, 50 Cent is playing. Like that's just what happens.
That's not
bro.
true. That's not true.
Yes, it
That
is.
is not true.
They don't play music.
Normally, it's probably some R&B, some late. Or some
It's
late
nigga
90s.
music.
It is.
Yeah.
How
But
did we get Waffle
cook,
House?
The cook is outside smoking a
How
cigarette.
did we get Waffle House?
Only place that was allowed? Us.
You everybody, huh?
Us.
Yeah.
When we speak of them, yeah.
Huh?
I'm speaking third parties. Yeah.
You can't be third party if you're black.
How
What
come?
the fuck are you talking about?
I'm speaking they. I'm speaking
I
of
see
black
what the
people.
fuck I be dealing with.
Darren, dog.
What are you confused
Nigga,
about?
You need a new job.
Nah.
You need a new job. You need a new job.
We
bro.
wasn't allowed at
You need a
IHOP.
new
That's
job.
how we got Waffle
No,
House.
now
man.
you say we. Now it's we.
Like, because I said they when we speaking of Mexicans, that was a problem. I said y'all, that was a problem. I gotta try all of them now.
That's your man.
Next time is us.
That's your man.
Yeah, look, you need a new job, bro. They rubbing off on you.
Yeah.
And look, when somebody tries to correct you when you're being racially intolerant, you're like, oh, I tried it all. I can't say anything these days. Everyone's so snowflakey.
Yeah, you ain't shit.
Nah, you not. That's crazy.
And I fuck with them though. For real. But I don't really eat Waffle House though.
Me neither.
I think I maybe
I
had them
don't
one
either.
time. Matter of fact, I only had them because I work right next door to it. But yeah.
Yeah,
only
Waffle
time.
House is not where it's at.
I had IHOP a few times.
That's also
Where do
not
you
where
go
it's
for
at.
breakfast? Do you even eat breakfast food?
Not really.
You got to go to a
I
diner for
forgot.
breakfast.
You
But
like 14.
if
You got
I
to go
wa-
to a diner for breakfast. Bro.
Yeah, Fred's Diner. Fire.
Everybody have Fred's Diner.
That's if I want breakfast, that's where I'm going. You asked me.
I just asked you if you be eating breakfast. You said no.
But before that, you asked where do I go for breakfast. He was like, "Do you even eat breakfast?" Yeah, just barely.
So you were the one that put the Mexican music in red. Why did that come up?
I went to a Mexican restaurant.
And there was Mexican music.
Yes.
Okay. And you were happy about it?
I was loving that shit.
Me too.
Like, I just want to know how y'all feel about that shit.
Yeah.
Like, do that shit just make you feel good as hell?
I can't sit still.
Bro, I was in that bitch. Like, I really felt like I was tripping because I was drinking a little bit, but I'm like, damn, this shit is just. I was just like, this shit
Started
is.
throwing hips, didn't you?
You put your hand on your stomach? Did you ever put your hand on?
I did. Cause I was enjoying. Look, Mexican restaurants, they new for me. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm a
What?
picky eater. I normally don't be there, but I had a couple good experiences. Now I be there.
Ooh.
Well, time out. I never had a bad experience at a Mexican restaurant.
Never, not
That's
once.
crazy.
Best service in all of the restaurant industry.
Every
No,
time.
yeah, I'm probably not gonna.
Best
lie.
prices in all of the restaurant industry.
Every time. It doesn't change.
Just make me wonder what's really going on back there.
It really doesn't matter. Don't do this to me.
But I really feel
I don't
like
wanna know.
I haven't ever just had like a bad body experience from it either though.
Never.
So why you don't go? Like why you just now started going?
Cause I'm a picky eater, nigga.
What don't you eat that they have?
Shit, at one point I thought it was everything.
My man, there was a time where you thought you didn't like tacos.
No, just not. I didn't know how they was gonna fuck with them, so I just ain't.
You
want
know
them.
they okay. Nope. Oh, I gotta say, you know they know how to make tacos.
Sure.
How are you not?
You know.
Don't time out. How are you not about to fuck with them?
You know.
No, what he just said was crazy. Come on, what he said was crazier. I
What
ain't know
y'all
that was
see
crazy.
this nigga,
Yeah,
man?
y'all both said something crazy. I'll give you that. Y'all both said something crazy.
What I said that was crazy.
My nigga, you didn't know that you could find a good taco?
Nigga,
No, I
what?
knew that. I just wasn't looking for him from them.
Bro.
From see, he turned me
Bro,
in.
what just happened?
I wasn't looking for them. I was not looking for the tacos.
Right. Who
From
did-
the Mexican
so you
restaurants.
fuck with tacos, right?
Yes.
Now, when you fucked with tacos, where were you looking for tacos from? Home?
Yes.
You drunk.
It's not the same.
You gotta be drunk.
I mean, I get my pico de gallo.
It's not the
I
same.
get all the stuff, make it at home.
No, it's still not the same. You just don't
It's
got it.
clearly
in you.
not the same.
Yeah, you ain't got it in you.
So what you order now? Now that you go to
he don't. We don't got it in us, y'all. Okay, man.
can we skip over that one?
Yes,
Bro, why you
bro. Listen, I love.
You are
tacos,
single handedly getting canceled.
Bro, I
we
love
good. We
tacos,
gonna be
man.
good.
like he might not be back. No, I'm playing.
Where the mute button on this joint?
What you
But
saying, cuz?
So you just only make them at home, burritos and all.
No, I mean I was. I don't like cheese on my shit.
No cheese.
Kind of like, to me, I didn't come there for that. Like, I didn't come there to tell you to not put shit on there.
so what are you getting now? Like you
Now I be getting tacos.
The real ones, huh?
Like, we had some little fried tacos and shit. That bitch was cool.
you talk about the birria? You got the birria tacos?
No,
That's
no,
the
no, no,
dipping
no, no,
ones.
no. Yeah, that's the dipping one. They was rolled tacos. And
Oh,
it was-
taquitos.
Yeah. And that was deep fried.
You fucked with it, didn't you?
I did. It was yeah, I did. I wanted them fried hard though. The nigga in me was like, leave that in there a little bit longer. And two, I gotta get used to like the way they cook the chicken, cause I ain't a grilled chicken type nigga, or however they chicken
yeah,
be.
you
You
right.
know what I'm
You are
talking
picky.
about. So it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
bro,
That's one of the pickiest things I ever heard in my life.
Certain places offer either fried chicken or grilled in their tacos.
Hey man, I'm not. I don't.
What places?
And what's that place that they just
Never
opened in
mind.
Kanto?
Never mind, bro.
We just went there, bro. You said right next to Belden Village Mall.
You good?
What's that place?
No, it's all right, bro.
What is that place, man? That shit was expensive as hell, though.
Yeah,
But it wasn't by
like that.
them though, so be careful.
bro. Please.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It was a urban area, I guess. Not urban, but
What is going on?
yeah,
What is
they offered
going
that.
on? Darian,
What's the name, bro?
are you okay?
I asked you for the name. You wouldn't tell me.
What does that have to do with it being an urban area?
Like, it's not what you expect. It's not, bro. It's not what you expect, man.
you went to work today?
It's artwork. I worked solo dolo today.
Wow,
But-
they really rubbing off
Bro,
on you.
no, man. It was like, bro, there was not one Hispanic inside. It was gringos everywhere, bro. Like, that was it. Like, so,
bro.
that's just warning you, like. But it was a good taco, but it was expensive as hell, though.
Oh my.
Yeah, Condado is expensive as
he
fuck.
knew.
No, I
Condado.
knew it. Really, you weren't close, so it didn't matter, bro.
Man, bro. Darian.
They offered a different types of chicken, though, bro. Bro, for real, though.
You a different breed, bro. Can we move on now? Can we he didn't really fight though. He fought the Civil War through that shit.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, what else you got, man?
All right,
we got to
so-
get off this.
All right.
Every time he say they, I cringe.
On some serious shit or semi-serious. Boundaries are a slippery slope. Let's start.
When
Let's
it comes
start
to
the
what?
shit.
When it comes
This
to
is
what?
a tough one.
Let's start the shit.
This is a tough
I'm
one.
glad y'all enjoyed this light ass part of the episode because now we on asses. Get this shit together.
Hold on.
This is a tough one.
Well,
Slippery
put the-
when it comes to what, though?
Boundaries. Like, how much can you really allow or not allow? Like, I to some degree, I feel like this. Boundaries are probably the slippery slope because you gonna set that, and that's in place for you and others not to get hurt or feel away or whatever, right? But to some degree, I feel like how people set their boundaries or what they intention is on their boundaries can enable bad behavior or a certain type of behavior that turns into the slippery slope.
That's
Because you don't have a way of discerning at that point. You just putting boundaries up now before you know it, you got a fucking wall.
Yeah, the reason that I typed that up is because it seems sometimes, and this is super, in my opinion, super controversial. Just because boundary is a big deal right now to set your boundaries. Like it's a widespread thing. People are setting boundaries to protect themselves, but sometimes I think people are protecting themselves from reality. And
Get into it.
I think there's a way for you to protect yourself from just being a better person or being criticized. You can have a boundary and like literally just avoid criticism that way. You can avoid parts of reality that I think are good for you. Like, what are you protecting yourself from exactly? And if it's from unnecessary turmoil, bro, boundary it up, build the wall. But if it comes from like, I don't want someone to oppose me, well, then be a baby. Like, what are we doing?
Baby, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I
Like
agree.
you said, intentions, I think that's the main point. That makes it a slippery part. Like, if you got good intentions, like, I don't see where it becomes slippery. But if you only doing it just to solely protect yourself on some selfish shit, yeah.
I just told you, but you can have the intention. But I think it happens a lot where your intention is to protect yourself from unnecessary turmoil. You just don't realize that you are simply protecting yourself from the realities of the world.
Man, oh yes, there we go.
I think that happens a lot. Like, you are like, I'm just setting this boundary. I don't want you to do this.
Yes.
It's like, well, what I'm doing is letting you know when I think you tripping. And I'm not saying that I deserve to be in the position to let you know when you tripping, but why wouldn't I be? Like, I don't know
why you don't want to know.
Like, yeah, wouldn't you rather know when you tripping?
Yeah.
No, you want to be unopposed.
And then I think people have like fake boundaries. Like shit that they want to call it a boundary, but
Like
it's not
what?
really a boundary.
Like what?
I don't know. Y'all could tell me if this is a boundary. Like this one girl I was talking to at one point. Come on, bro.
Now I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry.
I knew it was something like.
I ain't think it was a
Jordan.
boundary.
Hey, Jordan.
What?
I'm serious now.
Oh,
We good.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
man. Come on, man. All right, so she had basically was like, I have a boundary to where I feel like, don't tell me you're gonna do something and not do it. And I was like, okay. I don't think that was the boundary. I think that's more of a request, but okay, cool.
I do understand the sentiment behind it, though.
Yes.
She wants you to know she's going to hold you to your word.
Yes.
That would have been a great way to say that.
What is wrong with the way she said it?
The way that she said it makes it sound like I'm not able to be a human being or able to make mistakes.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. That's not really a boundary. That's a very firm request, and I can acknowledge that request. Even try to uphold that request, but I'm human. Like, yeah, I just didn't think that was a real boundary. Like, I can really acknowledge that firm request, but it's like, I can't guarantee that. I'm gonna definitely try to stand on integrity and do what I say I'm gonna do, but I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna fall short. Like, I'm human.
And you can't, especially if this is expected to be a long-term relationship. Like, look, there are going to be anomalous situations where I say I'm going to be in a place and I simply cannot. Like,
Yeah.
And I think that that's a reasonable way to be. And I also think that it's a reasonable thing for her to say if her intention is to say, I plan to hold you to your word. But to say, like, I feel like the boundary that she gave you was that you can't make a mistake. And that's not possible. That's not realistic. Before we go any further, I want to acknowledge, because I know how it must sound for three men to be sitting here basically saying, like, you can't make boundaries. That's what it sounds like. I know that that's what you're hearing.
Please don't hear that shit.
I know that that's what you're hearing. And I want to say, I hope that I speak for all of us here, we are all for a healthy boundary. And we don't think that we are the arbiters of what a healthy boundary is. I wrote it down The note is boundaries are a slippery slope. That's because I don't think all boundaries should be abolished. I don't think we should discourage people from making boundaries. I don't think that we should not make a concerted effort to live within the boundaries that someone gives us. I'm just saying this. There is a possibility for these boundaries to be over constraining.
Yeah.
In a way that avoids a certain level of reality. And that's not to say that you shouldn't be allowed to avoid reality if you want to. If you find yourself in a relationship with somebody who wants to live, and I mean this with all due respect, that wants to live within a similar realm of delusion as you, then that's groovy. Like, that's amazing.
Delusion it up.
But to me, delusion is something that I want to avoid. I want to live in the real world. I want to base what I do off of realities. And if you have a boundary that could slip into you avoiding realities, I'm way less into that. And I think that a lot of times someone will set a boundary. I don't want to say a lot of times. I take that back. I'll say that it happens regularly enough where someone will set a boundary and it is really just, you don't want to try here.
Yes. Yes.
You don't want to work through some things here.
Yeah. That's crazy because I was going to use this as an example. With that, it's like me and my mom, we had a disagreement, like, and that shit was happening often at one point in time, like, and I know I probably had said something that she ain't like, and she kind of was like, well, she didn't say it was her boundary, but I knew it was her setting a boundary of like, hey, don't come over here, don't talk to me, don't call me, all this other shit. And so I'm like, all right, I don't like this, but like, where our disagreement is at, like, I want you to try and you don't want to try, so you telling me like, no, like, just cut all contact. And I'm like, I'll give you that because I probably did hurt your feelings, but that's not what the boundary should be because of that. Like, I know where this is stemming from, for real. Like, shit like that, if you gonna avoid, I would almost rather get my feelings hurt and face the reality. If it's gonna mean like I can work through it, then to just avoid it with a boundary that's like only gonna, like, I guess I feel it's only gonna hold you up until you get to the next time, like, where that's a thing in your next relationship, and then you just back at square one again. Like, that shit dumb as hell to me.
So I think with something like that, when you set boundaries based off how you're feeling in the moment, you gotta just revisit, is that really your boundary though?
I think you gotta really sit down with yourself and figure out what boundaries are real. Like, what is something that's really gonna keep you, like, because I feel like the boundary should keep you on your square to some degree.
I got one boundary. If that's the case, leave me alone. That'll keep me on my square.
I got a boundary. Darian, can you speak into the fucking mic?
I thought I was. I'm sorry. My fault. I moved it so my face can be seen. But I don't think I encountered a lot of slippery boundaries, I should say. But maybe I could be biased because I have them myself. And I think it's like a normal boundary.
Now, I really want to get into that, and do not let me forget to come back to that. But you said you don't think you encounter a lot of slippery boundaries. I know for a fact that you do. It's just you're not necessarily in many situations where boundaries are being explicitly stated.
Agree. You're 100%
Like,
right. Yep.
these boundaries exist and they just not telling you.
Yeah.
It's not a situation where you're like, okay, I have this boundary and sometimes you cross it. That's not happening.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what's happening. That's what that is.
Hell
But,
yeah.
But now I'm curious, do y'all have boundaries that are slippery slopes?
I did. I feel like blocking
better.
people. I'm definitely a lot better than when I was blocking people. You know what I'm saying? I definitely.
What was
am.
yours?
Blocking people.
How's that about? That's not a boundary.
It was a fake boundary.
That's an action, though.
That's a reaction.
Yeah.
It was
Somebody
a
made you
reaction
upset.
for sure. Not even
What was the
upset,
boundary
just
they were
like-
Block
crossing?
people when you cross a boundary.
Yeah, what was the boundary they were crossing?
That's a better question.
I gotta think mine.
I gotta think about that.
You got one, Savon?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I got like 7 of them.
Really?
Yeah, no, I I don't know, man. Like I'm a prideful dude, and there were like I definitely had rules. Like there were what I considered rules. This is to be done, and this is not to be done.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, like let me hear, because I don't know.
I'm glad you said that. So early on, like in my young years, like when I was in school, there's no reason the lady I'm interacting with should be talking about another man. No reason at all.
Yes.
That's crazy. But
Okay,
now that I'm older,
crazy.
that is insane.
I didn't think that was all right. So I be feeling like there's like a list, like a set list of boundaries.
Yep.
And I don't know what is and what isn't.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is a boundary, I guess.
You still got it?
That's one of them.
Wow.
That's definitely one of them.
Slippery.
Like I ain't gonna say you can't talk about another man, but it's like watch
I
us.
used to think
Watch yourself.
I should
Watch
be the
your
only one
verbiage.
you're attracted to.
Yeah, that ain't. I that's an unrealistic one for me.
Yeah.
That's
what-
unrealistic, but not talking about a person that they've encountered in the past is not unrealistic.
No, like you can just watch your verbiage.
Oh, see, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope you hear yourself.
But-
I hope you're hearing yourself.
Yeah, so
Healing, not healed. Man. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
you just gave us our episode name, man.
Healing, not healed.
Hey, yo,
For
that's
real.
a fact. Yep. Yeah, no, that's a
Healing, I heal.
that is
Hey, man.
definitely, that seems like one of those slippery slope ones where you could simply get mad at somebody because their reality is this thing happened and it reminded them of a thing that happened in the past. You know what I mean?
I went there. I ain't gonna like that.
Yeah, no, hey.
I ain't gonna stop fucking
we all
with you.
been
But
there.
that's one of the ones like you
We
crossed
all
the
been
boundary
there.
here, and you should.
But then what if they respond? I feel like that's an unhealthy boundary to have. Do you get defensive in reality? And I'm not saying best case scenario, because best case scenario, no, you don't get defensive. You explain yourself and have a real conversation about it. But in reality, do you react poorly?
To
You
somebody
not for
talking
me.
about somebody they used to
If
fuck
someone,
with.
well, they do that, and you let them know, hey,
Like,
I'm
I don't
not
like that
angry
shit.
with you or nothing, but that,
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
yeah, and they say, I think that's an unhealthy boundary. Do you react poorly to that?
No, I wouldn't. Cause I will say too,
Closer
like,
to healed than healing.
Nah.
That's for sure.
I know in the past I definitely would have, for sure. Like definitely when I was younger. Like I'm about to be 28 next week. So yeah, if I was in my like 22 to 24, I probably would. But it's like now it's like no, bro, I don't give a fuck. Cause it's like you probably right. Like I don't give a fuck. Cause at that point it's probably just my ego being me, being the asshole that I am at times. Like
And you check it immediately, huh?
got to.
Hey, good for you, man. Good for you. You are far more healed
If
than I am.
if I actually like wanna respect this person that's saying something. Like if I don't give a shit about who you is, like at that point, like or like what we got going on, it's like man, I don't okay, I guess, bro, what the fuck ever. But if I care, then it's like yeah, I probably need to address that.
No, I don't think you like that.
Why?
Somebody crossed the boundary with you. It was kind of like an unspoken one too that you had, because you told us the story, and the way you reacted, it like you was thrown off for the whole night. You said like, and
You talking about
yeah,
Jeff Nardi?
yeah,
Jeff
like,
Nord, dog.
All right, my boundary there was
yeah. See, that's a, and your reaction to
yeah,
that
don't
boundary,
dress a certain way when you with me.
But she didn't. But she didn't. What I was asking now, I'm not negating what you're saying, but what we were talking about was, would his reaction to being told that his boundary is a bit slippery, maybe a little less valid than just protecting yourself from unnecessary turmoil. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that was even challenged in that situation.
She was more upset like that I didn't like it, and I like felt like I was trying to say something about her, as opposed to like, no, I feel like you should carry yourself a certain way. Like that wasn't what was challenged, like at all.
Right.
Okay.
By the way, Jeff Nards, if you're watching, I'm sorry, man. Like
Take care.
we went a little.
Mm.
Damn, what was wrong with that? Damn.
Are you healed?
They said take care. Damn.
Now, when she put on Drake and she put it on her story, just know she's seen this.
Fire.
Fire.
You okay?
Jordan, are you okay? What? How did you just put your toxic hat on?
Bro, damn, I can't say that's fire for her.
No,
Ooh.
That's
what the fuck
crazy.
you want me to do?
God bless you. Yeah, you got it. You got it. But
Come on,
I
man.
wanted to say we went a little hard on you. If you listening, we went a little hard on you on that first episode. Maybe you didn't deserve that, but it was too funny to stop and way too funny to cut. So I will publicly apologize. Nah, that's a genuine apology too. But
No, I'm only laughing.
Got them
'cause it's
jokes
like
off.
you talking about some way too much to
Yeah.
cut. No, I ain't say take care of no shady shit. Like, bro, don't
Sure.
take care. Like, I'm
sure.
not.
Yeah, no, sure. Yeah.
Come on, Savon.
We believe you too.
Only way I believe you. Are they blocked?
No.
Okay, I believe you then. Now if they was
That
blocked,
makes
I
one
wouldn't
of us.
believe
That makes one of us. But I had some rules, and that's literally how I thought of it too. I thought of it like this is something that is a severe turnoff to me, and if you do it, I'm done.
Okay.
But like this was the Snapchat era. I was dating in the Snapchat era. If you send me something that is on your story or that you sent to a bunch of people, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not into
You know what he
like
talking
you're not
about.
about to file me in a pile.
That's not,
Not
a
doing
boundary,
this.
but you just
Damn,
not
I'm
gonna do that.
fucked up. I feel like that's valid though.
I know. Me too. Hey,
Wait,
me-
okay,
hey,
I, was
me
gonna
too.
say, I think that's still valid.
Don't
This
send
is
me
what
no
I'm
shit
saying.
you
If
sent somebody
someone,
else.
but if someone were to tell me, and this is why I think of it as a slippery slope. If someone were to tell me like, I'm just trying to get interaction from this photo, and it's like, that's reasonable. Do I think that should disqualify you from contact with me? Probably not. Like that's probably an overreaction. And another was don't ask me for shit. And we've talked about this before, but I
Yeah.
just simply
You talking about in the dating world?
yep. Don't ask me for shit.
What qualifies as the shit
If you
other than money?
having me spending money, I guess is the idea. Like if you have an expectation that because we're at the stage where I'm talking to you, now you can say like, can you buy me this? Or, oh, when am I going to get one? It's like,
Talking with or without
I'm
fucking.
good. I'm good.
Talking with or without fucking.
I want to react to that as if that doesn't matter. But
But you know it do. But you know it do. But you know it do.
Nah, that definitely matters.
You know it do.
like one
let's
has
do-
more
let's go-
leeway.
Let's go both ways then. Pause. Let's go both ways.
That bitch is tripping if y'all ain't fucking.
Okay. And
She borderline.
She's not really.
She
tripping that
borderline
much.
tripping.
I don't like it.
Depending on what it is.
I don't like it either way.
That's reasonable.
Like I don't want you to, and I think like we talked about before, the position that I was in when I was dating, like my potential was sky fucking high. Like my earning potential was higher than most of the dating pool if they're doing legal things. And I was protecting myself from, in my opinion, like in my head, like in my calculation, I'm protecting myself from a gold digger.
Gotcha.
I'm protecting myself from somebody who's pretending to like me because they see my earning potential. And that's just not realistic, first off.
You can't dodge that.
Not only can you not dodge that, I wasn't dodging that. Like I wasn't.
You was, like,
I wasn't
running
even
into it.
almost dodging it. And I wouldn't say that I was running into it. It was just like this doesn't benefit the situation whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was no. You are almost stopping yourself. I was almost stopping myself from getting to a level of relation with someone because there is a point in a relationship where asking me for something makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about how I was with blocking people. That's kind of why I had to stop doing that shit. Because it was like, you ain't even looking for a relationship, but you are completely obliterating the possibility of it by just this one thing pushing you to be like, nope, I'm cool, and remove this whole person. So yeah, I feel you on that.
And I feel like, so to me, this is a tough conversation to have because I don't want it to. I realize that we're invalidating some boundaries. I don't want it to come off like I'm trying to absolve myself. Absolve myself of doing that. Like I know that we are invalidating some boundaries, but I don't want it to sound like we're invalidating boundaries.
Have your shit.
Yeah, have your boundaries. But I think this is one of them things that just needs to be evaluated more. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people will put up a boundary, like we all just admitted to, will put up a boundary that just doesn't make sense. Like it's a boundary that's not solving anything, and we are convinced that we're protecting ourselves. And if you can't behave within that boundary, then you're the asshole. It's like, maybe not. Maybe I'm being too stringent on just one of the realities of being in a relationship. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know how y'all like the new layout. We got some album art for you. If y'all haven't heard any of those albums, fix it.
Get your life together, man. What the fuck?
Definitely. Let us know what y'all think about boundaries. Let us know y'all's toxic boundary, because I know you got some.
Yeah, don't act like you don't.
Right.
Get on here faking.
Hit us up at the Overly Opinionated Pod on Instagram, at the OO Pod Boys on Twitter, which we have started using, or the Overly Opinionated Pod at gmail.com for the geezers. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Healed, not healed, ain't it? That's so fire. I never heard that one. Healing, not healed.